大家好，我是 Martin, and this is Short Stories, brought to you by the Taichung Ke Language Center. Today's short story is called Tales from the Tooth Fairy. It's about the myth of the Tooth Fairy in Western culture. It gives you a little bit of information about where it comes from and why some people choose to, I guess, believe in it. Well, no one actually believes in it unless you're a small child. But why do we keep this myth alive? That's a very good question. Now I'm going to read the vocabulary and vocabulary example sentences. After I read the story, I will read 4 listening comprehension questions. Are you ready? Vocabulary. Figure. Figure. Scott has become a figure known to everyone. Change into. Change into. 5 years have passed, and the little girl I once knew has changed into a beautiful young lady. Torment. Torment. I've been tormented by a sense of guilt ever since I broke Kenny's precious digital camera. Tradition. Tradition. According to Chinese tradition, July in the lunar calendar is Ghost Month. When it comes to. When it comes to. No one compares to Rachel when it comes to baking. Come in. Come in. Long hair for men came in the 1960s. Vary from A to B. Vary from A to B. My collection of books varies from historical novels to science fiction. Provide. Provide. I'll provide you with everything you need for the mission. That's the end of the vocabulary. Now to start today's short story about the Tooth Fairy. Wherever you are in the world, the Tooth Fairy or Tooth Mouse wants your teeth. As we get older, the idea of losing a tooth becomes rather unsettling. We long for the days when losing one meant a visit from the Tooth Fairy instead of a visit to the dentist. The Tooth Fairy is a story of a mythical figure that visits children while they sleep on the night they lose a baby tooth. The Tooth Fairy takes the tooth in exchange for money left under the pillow. The story, as Americans know it, evolved from an 18th century fairy tale in which a mouse changes into a fairy and torments an evil king by hiding under his pillow and knocking out all his teeth. In several Hispanic and European countries, it is believed that rather than a tooth fairy, a tooth mouse visits and actually purchases the teeth from children. Even though the Tooth Fairy mostly visits children in Western countries, most cultures practice some sort of tradition when it comes to children losing their baby teeth. In Asia, when a child loses a tooth from the upper jaw, the children throw it onto the roof of their home. If the tooth comes from the bottom, it gets thrown to the floor. While doing this, the child must ask that the new tooth be that of mice, because their teeth grow for their entire lives. In Japan, Children must throw the lower teeth straight up and upper teeth straight down so that their new teeth come in as straight as possible. In the Middle East, teeth are thrown toward the sun for strength. As with most traditions, tooth fairy traditions vary from country to country, but each provides comfort to children about the loss of their baby teeth. Okay, so the story told us a little bit of information about the history and culture of different places in the world in regards to the loss of baby teeth. Now, losing your baby teeth is an important step in life, so it should not be a surprise that every culture around the world, basically, has some sort of tradition or myth about it. It's common to everybody. Well, now I'm going to read the listening comprehension questions. Are you ready? Question number 1. What is the tooth fairy? A dentist. B, a cat. C, a rat. D, a fairy that takes your baby teeth away while you sleep. Well, it's not a dentist, or at least I don't think so. No mention of cats in this story. And in English, a rat and a mouse are not the same thing, so it's not a rat. Definitely, that would be disgusting. No, the answer is D. It's a fairy that takes your baby teeth away while you sleep. That's a little bit terrifying, actually. Some small, tiny creature sneaks into your bed while you're sleeping and takes away a piece of your body. Yikes! Question 2. In many European countries, the tooth fairy is actually a what? A, rat. B, mouse. C, cat. D, bat. Now, we already mentioned cats. Cats are not in the story. And bat seems plausible since they are active at night, but no, not bat. No bats mentioned. Now, that leaves rat and mouse. In Chinese, these are the same word, but in English, they are very different. A mouse is cute and a rat is terrifying and disgusting. So the answer must be B, mouse. Who would make a children's story about a disgusting, filthy rat? Seriously. Oh wait, Disney did. Never mind. Let's do the next one. Question 3. In the Middle East, why do children throw their baby teeth at the sun? A, they do it for strength. B, they do it for straight teeth. C, they do it for healthy teeth. Or D, they do it to pay the sun his due. The answer is A, for strength. Remember, it mentions that they do it for strength. It said so in the reading. Question number 4. In Japan, children throw their upper teeth blank and their lower teeth blank. So there are 2 words missing, and you need to fill them in. So this is a little bit tricky, so I'll read it one more time. In Japan, children throw their upper teeth blank, and they throw their lower teeth blank. Is it A, up and down? B, down and up? C, left and right? D, on the roof or on the floor? So which is it? The answer is B, down and up. I bet some of you said D, right? No, not D, it's B, B as in boy. Down and up. Now, it says that in Japan specifically, children throw their upper teeth down and they throw their lower teeth up. They do this because they think it will bring them straight teeth. But it is confusing because it says in Asia, that it's common for children to throw their upper teeth on the roof and their lower teeth on the floor. But, as we all know, Japan is not like the rest of Asia. It's very different. So they have their own tradition. That's it for today. Thank you all for watching, and take good care of your teeth. Bye-bye.